What's up, you small nipples? Today I'm gonna teach you what not to do when you like a girl. Let's do this shit, come on! Alright guys, I'm gonna teach you 5 tips on what not to do when you like a girl. And yes, this is very important because we can't all be Ryan Reynolds and have hot blondes following all over us. We actually have to work. And it sucks. Just a fun fact, if I talk a little bit weird and I slur my words just a little bit, I bit my tongue very severely and it really hurts. So I can't really talk that well right now. So, there we go. But, you know, the grind and I gotta get my videos out, so deal with it. Tip number 1 is please don't call them endlessly. Do you know what a girl thinks when they see 10, 20, 30, maybe 100 missed calls from one person? Jesus, this guy's a fucking serial killer. No, you don't want her to think that. Please, no, you don't want her to think that. Calling her endlessly and leaving endless amounts of voicemails is like being Justin Bieber with no tattoos, no Selena Gomez, and no fame while working at a Shoppers Drug Mart. Trust me, you don't want that. Tip number 2 is don't text her endlessly. I don't know if you've ever had this where you've looked at your phone and all of a sudden you have 50 unread messages by the same person in the span of an hour. The first thing that comes to your mind is, wow, this person really needs to get a freaking life. And trust me, you don't want that girl to think that you don't have a life and the only thing you think about is her day in and day out and why won't she talk to me? You do not want her to think that because that makes you very, very, very unattractive, and we need the girls to think we are attractive. That's what makes them want to be with us. Texting her endlessly is being known as a Fleming. And you ask me, what's a Fleming? Fleming is a kid that I went to school with back in high school, okay? He was a good kid, he meant well, but he didn't really know what to do when talking to girls. So he would text them and text them and text them and text them to the point where they thought he was a complete psychopath and wouldn't message him back, or they felt very sorry for him and messaged him back but didn't do anything because they weren't attracted to him at all at that certain point because he kept nagging and driving them. You don't want to do that, alright? And plus, do you really want to be known as a Fleming? No, you don't. Trust me, you don't. Tip number 3 is please don't like everything that they put on social media. So don't favorite or retweet every single tweet that they put out. Or don't like and comment on every single Instagram photo they put out in the world, alright? Because if you do that, you might as well just go get plastic surgery and make yourself look like every other guy in the world, because that's basically what you are. And I know it's very complicated and it probably wouldn't be possible because everyone looks differently, but it's just a metaphor and just who cares, alright? You don't be like every other guy, alright? Be the dude that don't like her shit and still talk to her because she's gonna be like, why isn't he liking my shit? You can like 1 or 2, maybe 3 tops in a month, but nothing more than that. Please and thank you. Tip number 4 is please don't get mad when they don't drool on you. And what I mean about drool on you is that we're guys. Alright, we want the girl that we like to think about us 24/7 because we think about her 24/7. But there's 2 different things, because when we think about her up here 10%, we think about her down there 90% of the time, alright? They don't have it down there. They have it down there, but not like our down there, okay? So they're usually thinking about us up here 100%, but it's not 100% of the time. Alright, they have other shit to do. They could be at school, work, watching movies, hell, sleeping. They're not always thinking about you, okay? They have other shit on their agenda. So don't get mad or pissed off if they're not talking to you right then and there, or they're not always thinking about you, alright? It's life. They got other shit they're gonna do, alright? And when they can talk to you, they're gonna talk to you. So settle the fuck down. That took a lot out of me. Tip number 5 is please don't not listen to them when they speak, because girls like a guy that listens to them when they speak, and they speak a lot. Because if you don't listen to them, then they can say something that you should be remembering and you should be listening to, but you don't remember. And down the line, she brings it back up and you don't remember anything, so she ends up breaking up with you because of it, and then she goes and dates the captain of the football team, and I go home and buy 34.7 cats and I cry myself to sleep. No, it wasn't me. It was a friend that happened to. Yeah, he went very into detail. Yeah. He wanted my advice on it, and yeah. So he told me all about it. Wait, what's that? Where's Sparkles? Sparkles, I need to hold you for a second. Alright guys, so those are my 5 tips on what not to do when you like a girl. Listen to those tips, do those tips, and trust me, the girl will stay with you and she won't think you're a creep or a psychopath and get unattracted to you because you need them to be attracted to you, because if they're not attracted to you, then they're not going to stay with you or be with you or anything like that. So yeah, follow these tips and she'll like you the way you are and everything will be a-okay, alright? So if you liked the video, hit that like button down below, subscribe for more content, hit me in the comments of what else you want me to talk about, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace!